NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
And Cottrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees?
You want to bring it top up, say, bro, man, you irrelevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you.
After the release of a fiery new single called Knockout aimed squarely at his longtime rival, the hip-hop world instantly erupted. Fans, critics, and media outlets all jumped in, dissecting every lyric and reaction. But the loudest response came from the rival himself, who fired back with bold claims and accusations, promising to expose the truth behind the diss. Before we get to that, though, another major voice entered the mix, a controversial online commentator known for never holding back. He unleashed a heated rant, saying the rising artist had no right to even mention his rival's name in a record.
Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the best.
What made things even crazier was that just a week earlier, that same commentator had been saying the complete opposite. He was publicly criticizing the rival, calling his music toxic for the youth and filled with negative energy that misleads young listeners.
These babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that bomb?
It was the exact same message NLE Choppa had rapped about in his diss record. That sudden reversal had everyone online laughing, asking, what's really going on? In KO, Choppa didn't pull a single punch. He delivered his verses straight from the heart, spitting, "You're toxic for the youth. Nothing good ever comes from what you do. You inspire people to chase trouble like it's something to brag about. You send others to fight battles you'd never face yourself." He went on, calling him unfit to be any kind of role model, saying his energy was off and his presence sickened him. Those bars landed like a clean hit. The song exploded across social media, and DJ Academics even chimed in, claiming Choppa's entire vibe felt reminiscent of XXXTentacion's raw intensity.
Call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb and act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is.
Fans were divided. Some said the rapper was speaking hard truth, while others believe he was reaching way beyond his league. Either way, the drama had only begun. But to be fair, not everyone agreed with the media commentator's comparison. A wave of fans quickly jumped online claiming the new artist wasn't even close in depth or vision to the legend he was being compared to. From that moment, the comment sections turned into chaos. Arguments broke out under every post, with people passionately defending their side. The more the debate grew, the faster the diss track spread across social platforms. Within hours, it dominated every trending page. The tension reached a boiling point when the rival's mother finally stepped into the conversation, and she didn't hold back. She went online and unleashed a full-on rant, defending her son like a soldier on the front line. Fans were shocked but not entirely surprised, since his family always stands by him whenever things heat up. She claimed the young artist had been out of sight for too long and only showed up again to throw shade. According to her, he was simply envious of her son's massive comeback, and honestly, many believe she might be right.
I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina And then you got a man on his knee. And you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
NBA YoungBoy is currently embarking on his first tour in over 5 years, and the spectacle has been nothing short of cinematic. Tickets are vanishing almost instantly, with fans willing to do whatever it takes just to catch a live performance. Demand has been so intense that organizers added an additional 25 shows to the itinerary. Such overwhelming success is impossible to ignore, generating discussion across the music world. The scale of YoungBoy's tour has even prompted local authorities to consider shutting events down early. Reports indicate that law enforcement in Louisiana is increasingly concerned about the crowds and potential safety risks his concerts present. The energy surrounding these shows has been unprecedented. Officials are reportedly on edge about the sheer volume of attendees, particularly in New Orleans. Remarkably, the only other performer to draw comparable numbers in the city was Michael Jackson, underscoring the magnitude of YoungBoy's current status.
Very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens.
Before examining NBA YoungBoy's response to NLE Choppa's diss track, it's necessary to revisit the history between the two artists, as this conflict did not emerge spontaneously. Their tension has been developing for years. In 2019, the dynamic was entirely different. At that time, NLE Choppa was a devoted YoungBoy fan. When YoungBoy faced incarceration that year, Choppa released a full-length song titled Free YoungBoy, a heartfelt homage pleading for his release. His support was unwavering, and there was no question of loyalty or admiration in those early days.
Who beating me, bruh? Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is Young.
However, the alliance dissolved following the tragic death of King Vaughn. In 2022, YoungBoy released Bring the Hook, a track in which he explicitly targeted All Black and referenced King Vaughn. The industry reacted explosively. DJ academics highlighted the moment online, noting, NBA YoungBoy is on Demon Time and dropping another tape. While some applauded the release, not everyone was convinced. Rapper Lil Reese openly challenged YoungBoy, stating, "This isn't Demon Time. He's rapping like all the others." NLE Choppa quickly aligned with Reese, asserting, "I stamped that." That single comment altered the landscape entirely, making it clear which side Choppa had chosen. YoungBoy did not take kindly to the betrayal. Respect evaporated, tension intensified, and the rivalry solidified. When YoungBoy released No Like I Know, the shots were unmistakable, aimed squarely at NLE Choppa. The opening lines ignited online discussion with chilling precision. "I bet your mama will be destroyed when we send you to God for taking sides in my beef," YoungBoy rapped. "I could say I saw it. You could say I was your favorite." The impact was instantaneous, leaving no ambiguity about his target. The simmering animosity between the two flared into a blazing conflict. Following the release, NLE Choppa made a strategic move, quietly renaming his old tribute track from Free YoungBoy to simply YoungBoy. The change was subtle yet significant, signaling a clear withdrawal of support. Fans immediately noticed, and social media erupted with speculation about whether this marked the definitive end of their alliance. Rather than respond with another diss, Choppa opted to address the situation through interviews. He appeared on platforms from DJ Academic's podcast to DJ Vlad and The Breakfast Club, delivering commentary that sounded more like guidance than retaliation, presenting himself as a mentor rather than an adversary.
Able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person that...
During one of his interviews, NLE Choppa expressed that YoungBoy needed to exercise caution, highlighting that countless fans look up to him and that he should set a better example by avoiding trouble and focusing on his music. The advice was surprisingly mature, and ironically, it mirrored the exact approach YoungBoy had adopted following his release from jail. He shifted his mindset, streamlined his inner circle, and concentrated intensely on his craft. The transformation was undeniable. Media outlets were stunned to report that over 400 NOPD officers were deployed nightly for YoungBoy's concerts in his home state of Louisiana. This level of security went far beyond standard measures. It approached military-grade protection, with drones and armored vehicles on standby. The attention was largely sparked by a moment that shook the rap community, something few expected him to execute. A viral post circulated stating, "NBA YoungBoy performed I Hate YoungBoy live for the first time ever in front of a sold-out Atlanta crowd. This is history." Fans erupted online, hailing the performance as one of the boldest moves in hip-hop history. YoungBoy's decision to perform the track in Atlanta, the very city tied to King Vaughn's tragic death, amplified the controversy. Even DJ academics weighed in, noting the unmatched energy of the night as the crowd went wild and social media buzzed non-stop. One fan remarked that YoungBoy effectively dissed half of Atlanta in their own city, performing I Hate YoungBoy directly where King Vaughn's circle hailed from. The audacity of the act was undeniable.
King of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry, with all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap, I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it'll last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy...
Even prominent Chicago figures began chiming in, questioning whether YoungBoy had overstepped the line this time. Opinions varied, with some praising the courage of the performance while others criticized the apparent disrespect.
YoungBoy, what's his click? Why would I tell you? What's his click though? What the 4K track? Damn. 4K track for life. I'm OP up. I am OP up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
Shortly before taking the stage for another concert, NBA YoungBoy finally broke his silence on social media. He posted a statement that immediately captured the internet's attention. "Rappers need me. Washed-up rappers rely on me to get a buzz for themselves." The line was sharp, direct, and unmistakably aimed at NLE Choppa. It reflected YoungBoy's classic persona, confident, unshaken, and prepared for whatever challenges lay ahead.
And say this perm having name, you just wanna bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now, clown. I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views.
This moment also revealed the deeper reason behind NLE Choppa's diss toward YoungBoy. It became clear that Choppa was signaling exactly where his loyalties lay in this ongoing feud. His name resurfaced amid rumors suggesting he had shifted alliances, not once, but twice. The debate ignited chaos online. Lil Zed Osama joined the conversation with a pointed tweet addressing artists who frequently switch camps, stating, "It's no surprise the industry is switching on Lil Durk to back YoungBoy now that is on top again." Fans quickly pieced the narrative together, accusing NLE Choppa of moving from Team YoungBoy to Durk's camp and now potentially changing sides yet again. The social media uproar was intense, reflecting the high stakes of loyalty in this conflict.
I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Dirk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Dirk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family.
NLE Choppa's newest release, KO, quickly silenced all speculation. The track left no ambiguity. He is firmly aligned with Lil Durk. Immediately following the release, scores of F supporters flooded social media, sharing messages such as, "If you ride with YoungBoy, stick to that side when he gets out." The online world fractured into two distinct camps, YoungBoy's fans on one side, Durk's followers on the other, while Choppa's allegiance was unmistakably clear. Meanwhile, YoungBoy's influence continues to surge. His presence dominates the conversation in the rap industry, and even law enforcement seems to acknowledge his impact. Reports indicate that Atlanta officially presented him with the keys to the city, a remarkable honor for a Louisiana native being celebrated in a city far from home. That is a testament to the power and reach YoungBoy now commands.
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington, and we have Floyd County Probate Judge Stephen Johnson.
Damn, there's a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
Now it's your turn to weigh in. Drop your opinions in the comments. Whose side are you on, NBA YoungBoy or Lil Durk? Every response is being watched. And if you're still vibing to both artists, hit that like button immediately. Make sure your notifications are turned on and subscribe to Rap Uncovered, because the streets never rest, and neither do we. This is just the beginning. More explosive stories are on the way. We deliver exclusive content daily, and tomorrow's upload promises to be even bigger, more revealing, and absolutely unmissable. Share this video with your friends, smash that like button, and stay tuned for the next episode here at Rap Uncovered, where the truth behind the streets comes to light.